Probably the first time that I recognized, that I was a leader, so to speak, was probably in middle school. There were a couple of things that were going on in our middle school that I decided I was going to be the one to speak to the administration about, and everybody's like, yeah, you go do it. And that was sort of the start of, well, Teri will go do it. She'll tell the principal what we need to do, or she'll tell the teacher what needs to change. And that sort of just started, okay, well, if no one else is going to do it, I guess I will. I think early on in high school and in college, I perceived a good leader as someone who was liked by the people that were following them. And if you like the leader, then you're more likely to follow them and go the extra mile and put forth the effort. But I learned later in life that certainly it's important to be liked, but it's more important to be respected as a leader. And sometimes in order to be respected, it's necessary to hold people accountable and to be direct and be very truthful in your leadership. And sometimes push people outside of their comfort zones. People don't always necessarily have to like you, but they have to respect what it is you're trying to accomplish and what your leadership in a particular situation. So I've learned that it's nice to be liked, but it's probably better to be respected. I truly am a servant leader. And I believe in teamwork, and I believe that in not asking my people to do anything more than I would be willing to do. I don't believe that you have to tear people down in order to lead them or in order to get them to be on the same page that you're on. So I do believe in creating a very collaborative, team-oriented culture. I listen a lot to the people that work with me, and I'm very respectful of their opinions, but I'm also very clear in my expectations and clear in the accountability that I put forth around what it is we're trying to accomplish. I've always been inspired by sort of two things. One has been my faith. I am a person of faith, and I believe that, the leadership style that's exhibited by people who have a strong faith base is something that I've always emulated. I've also been inspired by leaders who are committed beyond reason sometimes to their cause. And I think about Thurgood Marshall. I've read many books about his life before going on to the Supreme Court and the positions that he took in the Civil Rights Movement. And I've always just been inspired by his willingness to really put his life at risk, for the cause that he was standing up for. So I believe that truly inspired leadership is really about believing strongly in whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish and in the principles around that you're trying to set forth, and then following through on that, to the fullest extent.